Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ostiarius, but you can call me Osti, and welcome back for more Kingdoms of the Dump. Oh, how long there is left? This is the right one. Yes. Yes. Oh, how much there is left? 17 hours. There was a review before the game came out that says this game is about 25, which would be 8 hours left, which we did about 3 hours yesterday of chapter 3. About 2 or more hours to finish it, and then like 5 hours to chapter 4. Yeah, I could see that. Did I send my intro? I don't think I did. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ostiarius, but you can call me Osti, and welcome back for more Kingdoms of the Dump. Maybe I did and I don't remember. What are we doing? We are dealing with the Kingdoms of the Memos. We are trying to help a resistance of strays. I'm saying this mostly for myself, so I remember what we are doing. And then they need to free the prisoners, which is what Ratavia is doing with Snowball, yes. And then while she is doing that, we are trying to create a gigantic avalanche to destroy the entire facility. Yes. So we are currently climbing the Toy Mountain to do that. So now we're gonna go to the right. You can see my mouse, can you? Yeah, we are gonna check the right side here, go here, check, go here, check, go here, go, and then it should be the final zone. Move this away. Again, this is not only for you, viewer, but also for myself. So the mouse is a new one. Also, I need to find a way to get back with tracks. There we go. Okay. Is there something here? No. Yes. Did I check this? No, there is nothing here. Why? What is the point of this zone? Maybe there was something here and we got it last stream and I don't remember. Yeah, the right side also feels like there is like a connection there. We will see when we get to it. Climb. Swap to Cerulean, so we have an easier time jumping. Or we can just jump. Yeah, you can just jump. Yeah, the save point was also not marked on the map, so... Okay, this is just... Okay. Let's not think about this. Does this one... No, these ones are fine. Okay. What else? Combat, I'm gonna remember when we get to it. There's a big plate saying go left, so let's go right. Oh yeah, we have the priest dog with us. You are weak to water, right? Yes. And then I'm pressing the wrong buttons a lot because this game uses the traditional Western scheme X to confirm circle to cancel. But I've been playing some Japanese games in my free time, so I have the Japanese scheme in my head. So I've been pressing the wrong button. Was this a good idea? Not sure. The gun does not have bad damage and the area is good, but it does cost me way too much MP. Comparison water is quite cheap. I think like it's half the cost. But it is doing a good damage because he's weak too. Oh, it moves. Okay. The individual damage is quite good. I got it. It is a limited break. 1,000 experience. What was I putting on you? I think defense. Again, I need to just remind myself a lot of stuff. It feels like it's been longer than a day since I played this. Did I play this only a day ago? So Or am I misremembering even that? Okay, from here, let me do it. Healing. Go to the left segment. Do not press up or down. If you fall, we have to do it again. Fire, don't care. We just take the damage. Why? What? What? Why? This is the treasure chest, right? We did open a bunch of these in the zone. Huh. Okay, I guess that one is broken. Let's not think about it. Can I use you to move faster? Yes. Oh, a little bit of platforming. Hello. Goes up. And we go up. Okay. Can I go to the right side? And not fall down? You go all the way there? Yes, you do. Fire damage, don't care. There we go, okay. What is the boss fight we are gonna have? Sorry, I am trying to remember the details about the chapter. We are gonna fight the queen... Yeah, the queen of the dogs. Who betrayed her race for the same reason that everyone else did. Because power. There is something there, and there was something on the right. No? No? No. Okay. Those are there just for decoration, I guess. What about here? Nope, nothing. Okay. Just wait. There we go. What am I gonna be playing after I'm done with this game? I guess Cyber Knights 2 should be the next game. And then something probably more medieval. I'm still not 100% sure if I want to go back to Langrisser. I do want to see the other segments of the story, but at the same time I remember the gameplay and I kind of get... I don't want to. But that's not problem for currently. Me, that's problem for future. That's his shit, not mine. Okay, do I... Still a more fun for... Yeah, it is. It is. I wish Langrisser was a bit more enjoyable. Because the plot did have potential for some fun stuff. And it probably does the fun stuff. Maybe if I play the gacha version. But I don't want to play the gacha version. What? Let's kill the robot first. The water should deal most of HP. Why did it only do it 400? Because it's a bit further away? Sorry if I'm not saying too much stuff today, just not 100%. But that's not for you guys to worry about. Yeah, I still don't know the horse weakness. Dusty, he's not using the fire sword anymore. Take down, that's moving down, yeah. We could try Bubbles. Dusty is a bit damaged, but not enough to be a problem. We can explode something, why? We can just go to the left segment and end. The right segment has no reason to be there, so... So what's the point? Move back. Come on. There we go. Okay, we can go up there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I want is not what's up here. What I want is what is down there. I remember you guys doing a lot of damage if I left you alive. So let's not leave you alive. Do a big... There we go. Anything in here? Just a way to go to the left, but I don't think we need... Oh, I could just do that. Okay, what is down here? Yeah, there was something down here. And also there's something to the right. What is this? Prize token. Is this the machine where we use prize tokens? There's something up there. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't look like it. Oh god, am I stuck on you? Price token for random item. Sure. You insert price token. You got dump seed. We still have one more price token. What is a dump seed? Plant in a patch of dirt and make a wish. Okay. No fucking clue what to do with that. You got a dump seed. Well, that's not a fucking random item, I guess. Fucking lie. 2, 3. Oh, that's the cap. Okay. 2. What is this? There are items there. Let's go with bubbles. I think it's easier. Yellow marble. And what is this here? What? Is this just a shortcut so we can go back? Oh, maybe it's a shortcut so that if as we play the game and we get more prize tokens, maybe this is a shortcut for the machine? Maybe. But that's good enough. 1, 2, 3. And we go up here. Oh, how did you got back up? Let me kill you. Do some damage to you, but keep you alive. And then kill the rubber duck. Can I absorb your metal? Because your damage is kind of small. Even if I try to locate the fight, the dog is going to kill him, isn't it? Yep. I guess that's the annoying part about having a guest character. You don't have full control over the fight. Gonna need... There we go. Then I can jump up here. Really? What do you want me? Because... Oh, no, there is some. I guess they just were not synchronized. Okay, so this is probably... Where is the room? Where is the door? Oh, that's the door? I guess the map was... It's an updated map. Okay. There was some changes in production at some point. That's not worry about it. I'm gonna go on new save slot just because. And before we touch the door, let's do a nice hit. Dusty needs a little bit more, but we do have a bunch of old weak items. There we go. Boss fight? Yeah, this looks like a boss fight. Dustin, good. Well, boom, is this it? You got it. This is the main support structure. Is it? Is this like supposed to be like a Jenga tower? How long will we have? We have exactly 8 minutes to skedaddle. Okay, trust me, you don't want to get caught in this when he gets off. So let's keep fighting to a minimum on the way out. Alright, set the charge. That's the point of the shortcut. But I feel like it's faster to just... Oh, there is stuff to the left. Nice. Let's not waste time because even swapping characters costs time. Prepare powder, okay. We wasted about 20 seconds. That's fine. We are gonna probably have a few minutes by the end. You can just jump down here. Grab on that. Nope. Okay, let's do bubble. Nope. Fuck you. I make my own path. Fuck you. Oh, why can I explode that? I don't like fights here. Okay, let's don't think about it. Just attack. Don't think about it. We can attack with Walker and then attack again with Dustin. Some damage I can heal at any point. You are probably gonna finish the robot, so basic attacks should be enough for the horse. No, he is frozen? Victory, okay. I don't know, maybe his death animation got broken. Let's not think about the new skills, I can read that later. We wasted a full minute for a random encounter. Thank you. Just in time. No, touch me, motherfucker. Wait, no, what's the way out to the right? I should have gone the way up, then I could have used the shortcuts. No, at least it's fast. Next one. Isn't there... Yeah, I can just... But the speed of the cart, it would have been faster to just take it. The other floors should be faster. Okay, this is gonna be... Yeah, no, that's not happening. Oh, we do need to go all the way to the right. Okay, now the complicated part of the dungeon makes more sense. Also, healing does not pause the timer, and we are pretty much out of metal. So if we get into another fight, we do have to focus on basic attacks. And ideally, we don't get into another fight. Please don't go. There you go. How close are we? Nope, not even enough. No, close enough. You cannot open that treasure, not sure why. We are like 3 screams away. No! Please die. Please kill him. Okay, that's gonna freeze him again, isn't it? Yeah, and that's just enough. Okay, now the frozen animation triggered the kill animation. Thanks. We wasted half time and we should have been much further away. Left. Yeah. I need to get up there. There we go. Push me. Thank you. Go down. No, don't touch me. Thank you. Then I think it was to the right. And push me. Thanks. And I think that's the exit actually. Are we like way ahead of schedule, I guess? On the other hand, we did spend a lot of resources, so I don't really have much for a boss fight, which is about to happen. Hey, I know that guy. He's one of the 8 boss generals. Who goes there? What are the missing prisoners? Remember me? I kick her ass up Mount Sand Sauna. Hairnet, bath tower, ring a bell? You're supposed to be dead, and you're about to be. Let's make this quick work on... Please don't make this on the timer. Okay, the timer is not there. Oh, that you guys in the background. Why are you guys not helping? How do I want to start this? Oil? No. Water, bubble, bubble. Should do... Yeah, nice damage to the two. Okay. Dusty, you have better attack and you don't... Oh, that's the skill we got. Okay. I'm gonna go with Metal Drain. 24, okay. Walker, you are on MP duty. Take down. Is there anything I can do gimmick-wise? I don't really think so. We cannot keep him stuck without Ratavia. So it doesn't really help us to try to put lava on him. I don't think he has a weakness to water. Toxic Tile. And if he's gonna hit the dog, that's just good for us. There was the frozen tile. Let's see if we can get some water and then freeze. I don't know what freezing does. Keep absorbing. Okay, so water does not affect him. Okay, water does not affect naturally poison. First aid. That's fine, you are a healer. Water, the same element. No, bubble and water are different elements. But when we use water on the robot and then he uses ice, under the robot the water tile froze over. And I am wondering if that does something. I was thinking maybe water could do something toxic, but it's not. What is that tile that we created in the middle? I don't recognize that. Is that a bubble tile? Are there bubble tiles? We never got one before. Move up. On here, regen HP. Okay, so that's a recover tile. Why? No fucking clue. But we need to cast water to change whatever element what that is. Okay, now it's water. I still don't know what water tiles do. I think we can try using both actually, because I think both does extra damage if they are on water. Okay, oh yeah, they did the extra damage, but the damage is pure shitty for it to be worth it. Yeah, let's just use bubble. If he makes another one of those recover tiles, we can do water to clean it. Okay, so bubble on water makes the pink tiles. What the fuck is the pink tile? Why is the pink tile healing him? Let me make a row of lava tiles. No. What? Sorry. Just something around me, nothing to do with the game, sorry. Let me just metal while I'm doing this. Sorry about this. If you're hearing a weird sound in the back, because my air conditioner reset and it was on heating mode and I was very confused why. Okay, focus back on the game. Focus on the game. Anyone damage? Walker is a bit damaged. Cerulean is a bit damaged, but not that much. Let me move Cerulean forward, and then Walker can move down, and then I can heal him next turn. You can use bubbles, because bubbles are doing the most damage, and he is not on the lava tile, so it should be fine. And he is already dead. I keep planning the fights, assuming they are gonna be like 5 times longer than they are. I feel like the boss fights in Chapter 1 were much longer than there was in Chapter 2 and 3. Maybe it's because I am focusing my characters mostly on damage. And because of that, the fights are going faster. Also, what were the 2 skills Walker learned? I'm not enjoying Shadow Stance, but here. Summons a Glacier Pike, freezes water tiles, consume all pages, freezes water tiles, create lava tiles. What does a frozen water tile do? Maybe I should swap him to it so we can do... I really want Book of Flame, but Metal Drain is too good. The other thing, Peeling Needles, I don't care. Does anyone... No, nothing else I want to. 36 for the next set, 35 and 40. Okay, it's gonna take a second for me to get a new skills. I kind of prefer to have Walker as a more support unit, so I kind of wanted to have him have all the elements so we can do a lot of manipulation. But at the same time, Metal Drain is so useful for him. Train Arc! Let me have an entire mini arc fighting inside a train. Please, I love train arcs. Oh god, the avalanche was big. Destroyed the entire city. And is that how she's gonna die? Have the prisoners been captured? What's going on? Oh yeah, that's how she dies. That's... Huh. So Northfang is not chapter act 3. There's gonna be more stuff because that's not the final boss of an act. Okay. I love how she was in the air because it reloaded stuff. This train is bound for Carpintus. What the dump is the kid of yours up to? Look, Lute is a brainiac. He must have some kind of plan. You just need to reach him before the train stops. Yeah, one thing. I can't use my form out here. The wind dissipates the foam cloud before I can get a grasp on it. Alright, let's just go car by car, nice and careful. Yeah, don't look so good as a stand-on train wheel. Okay, so they don't have a gimmick for him this chapter, so he doesn't do anything. What were we using on your skill set? Feral Claw for the AoE. And you were Mr. Debuff. You're gonna get a lot of skills soon. What were the boil points again? Hurricane Break, and you're just Mr. Random. I like train arcs. 2x4? Oh, because it's everything here is wood. That is the 2x4 card. Move to the right. Why are you going up? Can I jump from this? Yeah. Can I interact with that? No. Jump. Can I... Yes. Does it do anything? No. What? Oh, that's cool. Oh, the arena here is just a single line because of how tight it is. I like that. Take aim. And by the point you shoot, you're gonna be dead. Not the best skill for you. None of them have the ability to recover MP, so we do have to be careful with it. Okay, we do put this here on the right, and then we move up. And then we use that as a platform. Fuck's sake. Okay, move up a little bit more. So we compensate for me being bad. Okay. Anything? This one? Yes, this one does have. Why was there XL loot bags. Okay. To get to the other side, we have to use this wall. Oh, there was also lava spray. Nice. We got back the one we spent. Those are pretty rare and expensive, so that's good. Honestly, that fight did not warrant using such a rare item, but I thought it was gonna be a bigger boss fight. Ooh, max HP, that's good. The exit here. No. Nice. Okay, I kinda wish the arc was inside the train itself and not just on top of it. It's still fine. Just not exactly the type I would prefer. That pushed him. Don't remember that being a pushy attack. There is not a lot of squares for the enemy, so if we use his war machines, what else was there? Nothing farthing for the Hands of Grime. That does look cool. Oh, are we gonna fight it? How was that? The machine beast is alive. We are gonna fight it. Does he move? Probably not. Which means... First things, stealing. Nothing to steal, okay. Let's just put one lava on it. Now, normally I would prefer now to spend the Musk turns casting debuffs on attack and defense. But we are quite tight on MP, so I don't want to do that. Because I don't know how strong this guy's gonna be. Basic attacks are already doing good damage. Corrosion. Okay, he has debuffs. Which I don't like it because it could be bugged. Can't you put lava on another tile? I can put lava on another tile, but if you... on the bottom left, you can see what we are targeting. None of the enemies in this... There are enemies in this game that look like they are multiple tiles big, but everything is always just one tile. Even if it looks like it has more than one. We do need to move away here, because he's going to use the shock to ignite that tile. I kinda wish they took the effort to make... Ooh, nice. To make bigger enemies and a little bit more variety. How do I get that item? There was no staircase moving up. I feel like they could have a little bit more variety on the shapes of the enemy, but I guess with how many bugs this game already have, it is understandable that they didn't want to be more ambitious with their gameplay. Forward, so your damage is a little bit better. There we go. Now you should be the... Okay, what is that machine in the back? It's a giant magnet. Or are they making a portal and that's just one part of the portal? No, that's just a magnet. Why am I overthinking a game that is made 70% out of puns? This is just a giant magnet. To tabletop, forged at North Castle. Of course, the realm of the things made of wood. It's called tabletop. Of fucking course it is. As I said, everything is a fucking pun. Why do they need a giant magnet? These look like progress. Metal? More metal? How do I I'm gonna push this so we have access to everything. And then I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna have to repush because it's not gonna save the position after the save button, isn't it? I can feel it. Let's finish giving you guys food first. In case we have to redo the boss fight. I'm gonna go back to... No, there is... Here. Save 6. Okay, I don't have to repush it. Nice. And now we go back to that item. Petrify the wood. This is a long train. Oh, there we go. Yeah, sneaky, I call you. Vermilion Captain, huh? This train is under my protection. Prepare to face the waste, baby. Okay, so you are going to first steal. That's what you're gonna be doing for a few turns. Nothing to steal. We are not doing that for a few turns. I think I'm just gonna defense debuff you. And by the point where we are going to be more consistently fighting, you're already gonna be very much dead. I could lock in place to put lava on him. Yeah, let's try that. Spike trap on the forwards. Do the final defense debuff. Not worried about spending a lot of resources on this boss fight. Things we are probably gonna swap back to Dusty, and then Dusty I can spend some time recovering the MP. Oh, really? That pushed him back. Also 700. The defense debuff is so good. And he takes an extra 300 just from being on the fire. Next fire should push him back and then make all his tiles be fire. If he's still alive, he is not. Yeah, the debuff in these games are way too strong. I wish I could be a bit more open about using buffs. But the fact that every single fight we have that I use the triple attack buff end up with a bug that made me have to reload the game is a problem. You'll never defeat the 8-ball. Bye-bye! Ratavia did not hesitate. We are approaching the front of the train. Right, loot should be just ahead. Can I go down? Or I can keep going? Okay, I have to go down there. Okay, another save. Any item hiding behind this? No. Okay. I get the idea of the pushing, but maybe he can push his... Nope. The pushing speed is the same. But the pushing needs to be a little bit faster. Going to get the item on the left? Yes. Why can I push this? Over the cart? Yeah, we did that. It was a petrified wood. Why can I push this? I'm not gonna be... It did not... There was no door behind it, was there? No. Why can I push this? Hey, Loot! What's up, bro? Loot, finally! Oh, Ratavia, so glad you're okay. Me? You have no idea how long I've been searching for you. We are here to bust you out, kid. This is Musk, an old friend of mine, a Foam Shaper. Foam Shaper, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you both for going through the trouble. Wait, what of Dusty? Is he okay? What happened? I still don't know for sure. I see. Well, he's with Mr. Jacket and Cerulean. He'll be okay. Listen, we gotta go before anyone else finds us. Well, what's wrong? What it is? They didn't make you drink the fruit punch, did they, kid? No, it's not that it's just... this. Immediate transport of one Lutz Springmeyer to Tabletop City, signed the Hands of Grime. Hold up, Stringmeyer? Split me, I knew you looked familiar. Your little friend here is the son of the Carpentry King, Prince Lutz Stringmeyer. Ain't that right, kid? How would you even know that? Hey, it's my business to know all the important players in the dump, for insurance purpose. It's true. I have to give up all titles when I join the bookkeepers. So, what does that mean? My father is working with the Hands of Crime. He was there at Fawcett Ratavia. I saw him. Oh, did you miss? There was a few scenes with his dad. I cannot tell you the exact instrument he is. But we're gonna see him again. Was he a lute? Don't remember. But even more so for reason for us to hightail out of here. I can still jump off before getting too close. Sorry, but I can't go with you. Okay, so this chapter, instead of being around one kingdom, is going to be 2 small chapters around mammalians and the carpentry. Okay. All of Tabletop is in danger, my mother and my siblings, and all of the people above and below the table. I hated that place growing up, but someone needs to outsmart my father. So, what you saying? You want us to let you get delivered to your evil dad? Well, yes. Come on, kid, be reasonable. You can't outsmart your father if he has you under lock and key. He's clearly got his mind made up. If that's really the case, you know we won't let you do this alone. Say, Mr. Musk, you were a food shaper, is that right? And now the plan is starting to form. Back to dusting? Back to dusting. We free all the prisoners and destroy the capital of Norfang. The refugees have finally made it back. Look what the cat dragged in. Snowball, you're alive. All the prisoners in stow. It's good to be back. Can't believe it. We thought the Grimillions got you. Is the king alive? Norfang King, I think he was. They almost did. Have my fair share to help along the way. Isn't that? Yeah, the king is alive, and he did not have to chew through his arm. The king of the pack. Never thought I would see the day the king would be in the den of strays. And I never thought I'd see the day where I would be saved by the likes of you lot. Snowball here and the little mouse who walks in shadow. 2 of the toughest warriors I ever have the privilege of fighting with. The shadow at night is real? That's where Tavia has to be. Where is she now? She picked up the tray of the one she was looking for. They board the train to Tabletop. But Tavia is on the case. Loot is still out there. Loot. Still, you have all had a tough time. I think this sentence is wrong. The Norfang prison has been destroyed and the Grimillion factory along with it. And while this is much cause for celebration, the war has only just begun. I did my part of the deal. Tell me where the trinket is. Take this time to lick our wounds. Rest here now while you can. We are in your debt. Think nothing of it. Please make yourself at home. Strays, listen up. I must accompany Dustin Pinsley and his cohorts here on a mission of great import. But I must go alone. Jinx, you have command. Chief, where are you going? I made Beasley here a promise, and I intend to keep it. Make what preparations you need, Dustin. We'll leave when you are ready. Let's go grab the first MacGuffin. Well, second MacGuffin. Third if we count the final boss. Okay, I do have one thing to do, which is the blacksmith to the other side, because we went to the toy mines and we did get a few chunks of toy iron. Is it on the first floor? It's on the first floor. Okay, I just made a mistake. And now we can craft whatever he is offering, which I have no fucking clue what it is. Anything worth here? I don't think so. Hello, blacksmith. I filled my father requirement. You need forge iron and toy iron. Yes. One forge iron, one toy iron for recycled toy blade. Okay, I'm assuming that's a sword for dusting. Yes, it gives me 13 extra attack above what I already have, but he loses a lot of agility. But that's a lot of attack. Okay, I do have another one. Toy helmet. Is that all toy we have? Yes. Okay, what's the toy helmet? Not for you. But it is to you. We lose 5 attack, but we get 1 defense. Nope. Can you use it? Yes. You lose 5 attacks in exchange for nothing. We already have a toy helmet. And it does jack shit for you. Okay. The sword was good. The other was a waste. Okay. Where is the leader? Is he outside? He's not in his room because he was leaving. Hello, mysterious figure. The next. Oh, wait. Oh, you just put your cap up. Okay. It will be but the first step of taking down the 8 box. Are you ready? Once we are there is no turning back. Yeah, sure. Let's go. You may just make it nightfall. Okay, so we are working with 2 parties, and we are gonna keep that for a bit more of the chapter. Oh, the capital is still there? Nope, it's not. We are just moving past it. Oh, there we are. Okay, so it's the Rubik's Cube. Okay. So with that, there are 2 toys left: the spirit board and the lava lamp. Is it just gonna be a straight line, boss fight, puzzle? What we talking here? This is it, the neck temple. Never would have found this place. You must have been here before. Yes, it's time for me to tell you my story, Dustin. But I warn you now, it isn't necessarily a happy one. Bum, bum, ba-dum. I just turned 13 and I have left my kingdom and take up study at Book's End. And that's how you know Walker, okay. For my kind, it was considered weak to join the bookkeepers, but my curiosity got the better of me. I was quick study and with a year I earned my bookmark. And then one day, Garbamesh walked through the library door. I only haven't seen him from afar. How old are you? Not to miss the chance, I follow him upstairs to the top shelf. I hid behind a stack of books. My heart was racing. He was magnificent. Oh, sorry about that. Old by now, of course, but he still have this kingly aura to him, you know. He closed the door to the headmaster's study, and I was left all alone. Want to peek? So naturally, I pressed my eye on the door. They spoke in hushed voices, something of a mission. A final quest to save the future of the kingdom. My curiosity betrayed me and I stumbled through the door. The headmaster was furious for my eavesdropping. The king, however, did something unexpected. He invited me to scribe for him on this journey. Bookworm protested, of course, said I was too young. I already was an understudy. But he agreed before he could finish objecting. To go from stacking shelves to scribe for the most famous men in all the kingdoms. How could I refuse? I don't like the idea that this game is giving me that Garbamesh already foretold with his 8 ball everything that is happening in the game. And so everything was set up by him before the game started. And we are just following his plan that he laid out. And with it, we are gonna save the world at the end. I have said this many times, and I'm gonna probably say it a lot more. I don't like Destiny plot lines. We travel all across the lands of Phil. He raved and rambled of the future, and I wrote it all down, every word. Even though he locked away the 8 ball, it tormented him across space and time. Visions of a dark future, a world of waste. I'm so sorry. His mind was deteriorating at a rapid pace. When he finally lost control, I barely saw it coming. And then the 8 ball decapitated him. Oh shit. He attacked you? Yes. True, his mind was not his own. The old man was devastated about what he had done. He could no longer trust him, and he could no longer trust himself. He carried me to the lands of laundry, to the dump's best healers. I thought that would be the journey's end, but no. Garbamesh was adamant about pressing on, and strangely enough, so was I. But this time it would be different. He bound himself in plastic shackles, blindfolded for fear of what the 8 ball could see through him. Guided by tinted maps and my one good eye, we made it to the far edges of the dump. To this very place. What happened here? I will reveal the rest inside. We must navigate to the heart of the temple, the neck room. Let us go forth, we put everything to the test. Also know as, if we give you the full backstory, it's going to fuck the pacing up, so let's just give you half, and then you do the dungeon, and then you get the other half. This place is a living labyrinth, but the colors of the cube will light the way. The colors of the cube is a fucking Rubik's Cube labyrinth. Colors of the cube. Jingles join as a guest, okay. We were on this one. Oh, okay, we just continue going. What did... Oh, this is a... Okay. That's probably gonna be the final door, but I need to do something on the right and left side. Probably. Let's go up. Do I have a map? Yes, I do. Let's check the map of the first floor. Okay, yeah, right and left side. I can jump down or I can go up and there's a vending machine there. Okay. Hello, chess piece. You are the paw. Feral Claw. Oh, he used in Feral Claw. What are you guys weak against? Are you weak against Umbrella? Probably. No, okay. Can I metal drain you? Yes, I can. Okay. We are very low on MP, so I think I'm gonna prioritize healing MP for a few fights. Which is gonna be very boring, but I do think it's going to be important to do that early, especially when we are just fighting one weak enemy. I think that was everything he has actually. Especially because the guest character is not gonna allow me to spend too much time doing drain. We can still get around 50 from them. Very holy music. No, I'm not sure if that's... Ooh, A rook. You could not have chosen a worse tile to have done that. Okay. Water pillar. In that case, let me do a nice thunder here. Because they are not weak to thunder. Okay. What about, are they weak to gigantic ball? Everything is weak to gigantic ball, right? Yeah. Okay. So until I learn what their weakness is, Walker should be on Metal Drain duty. Metal Drain. Nice. And then Dustin can finish it off. If there's a lot, we can use the ball. If there isn't, we can just absorb. Okay. What is this hole? Is it just gonna send me back to the start? I'm gonna assume so. I like the theme of the chess pieces here. I do think it loses a little bit of it because of the fact that we already have the horse in the previous dungeon. I feel like these guys could be limited to just one individual dungeon. Do I want to kill 2 of them? I think should be fine. We can still absorb MP from the rook. Oh, the knight is alive. Well, not for very long, but there we go. Just do a basic, and then do double metal, and then we kill him next round. Five and 19. Nice. Castle guard. What? Oh, just a buff. Okay. If he's still alive by the end, we should do. I think we can do another metal. Another 25, nice. Another 19, which means he still has enough MP. Scatterbrain. Don't care. Okay, so the rook is buff and debuffs. The rook is a more support unit. Did not expect that. Okay, now he's out of MP. So let's just finish it off. He did not took that much damage. I guess it's because he has some physical resistance. And we should focus on magic damage if I want to kill him. Even that did not do that much. Gun also did not do that much. None of our attacks did that much damage. Your attacks are so weak, Jingles. What about Bubbles? Bubbles also did not do damage. I guess there is no magical defense in the game. There is only just defense. So if he has high defense, he just has high defense. What is on the left? There is a room which we're not gonna enter right now. Ooh, because I wanna check this vending machine. Oh, it's not a vending machine. The red cube. Now we are on the red segment. Okay, we are on the fire segment. Oh god, what are those? Giant trash. He did a decent chunk of damage, so they are not resistant to physical, like the chess piece were. Can I drain you? Yes, but not that much. Still worth it. Oh, 20 experience. Oh, they do give fucking nothing. Trust the colors. I should have seen what that room looked before swapping. Okay, what do we have here? Nothing. But was this also gonna be nothing when it wasn't red? Should have checked it. Okay, we can go back to the beginning, or... What is that thing on the right side of the map? I feel like there's a room to the right here. But there isn't. I guess the map is just not that precise. And I shouldn't worry. Fucking hell, give me someone else. Well. The hitbox in this game are shit. Ah, I fucking... Okay. That was annoying. Here is show on my part. Still annoying. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. What happens now that is red? Okay, that's just activate. Okay, so just activate the two colors. No need to overthink it. And this is all gonna be water. How do I move that to open that door? Why are you still trash bags? Sorry, why are you already trash bags when we have not changed the settings yet? Go back to the chess piece, they give more experience. Protocol. I never checked if the guest characters using skills cost me MP. Mold Glass. I'm assuming it doesn't, because if it did, holy shit. Yeah, I cannot enter here, so it's probably something on the way back. And the way back is down here. Sorry, the way forward. Go, another one. Up. What the fuck just happened? How did we all enter a room? I'm confused. Okay. I did not even realize there was a room there. But okay. Those barrels are probably MP for this thing. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, how? What? What? Did the game bug it? And somehow the hitbox of this room is in the other side because they developed this dungeon by creating this side and then Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V the other one, and then they deleted the entry of the room, but maybe there's a pixel left over and we touched that one pixel. What else could it be? I am very confused. I mean, that's what I'm assuming happened. I could see that being something they created and then so that pixel is connected to that room. But okay. Let's not overthink it. Let's not overthink it. Let's not even think about it. Let's just ignore it. We are enjoying the game, that's what matters. Okay. Let's just do you. No, the detection is still there. Okay, it's not just a few pixels. Okay. Let me jump down. Let's just go there and then we can do the red later. The red is already activated. Okay. I fell down to the room below. That could be it. That could be it. But I didn't fall because it felt like I hit an invisible wall. And it immediately threw me down. Maybe am I supposed to do this in a different sequence? Do I have to deactivate the red? But there is no way to deactivate the red one. Oh, we could try that. We could try. Okay. It could be that I fell down. But it feels weird. Especially because these are the enemies that trigger after we activate the red room. Let me look around. Let's see. Is there anything else that we could do aside from that jumping? We could do this. Okay. No, falling here just deals damage to me. Let's do like this. So we do less. Let me do in a different place. Instead of going on top of the box, let's just do from here. Okay, now we cross it. Okay, let's not test it. Why test it? Why? My curiosity is not that strong. Okay, it is, but let's not do it. Nothing on the right, and now just go up. We got both colors. Let's not overthink it. But we can. No, we cannot jump down to test it because now there are different enemies and probably water or ice on those holes. Our MP is getting close to back to the max cap. How much money we have? 20,000. The next time we get one of those NPCs that sells max strength for less than 1,000, we are gonna abuse the shit out of them. Do I have a different path? I don't want to do this. Can I jump from here with Walker? Yes, I can. Okay. If I'm doing this horizontally, not vertically. And I am afraid of using the middle ones. Yeah, no, this is just a hole. I refuse to touch the middle. Okay, Bubble, you need to cooperate with me. There we go, without touching the middle. Just because. You took more damage, so they should have enough damage, and then Dustin can just solo anything. It should be using Walker to recharge MP. Oh yeah, we have to go from this way. Is the door now open? For fuck's sake. Cerulean. You really wanna me to use more bubbles, game? If you want me, just ask. There we go. Now the door is open. What is this door? Cold burgers. That's what you like to see when you enter a secret room. Not even secret, just a room. You are not worth experience, therefore you're not worth the time. Okay, they are both open now, right? Yeah. Now what? Now we have to open the middle one. Oh, it was the middle one. Okay, I was shooting that wall as a joke. Is there something here? Is there something here? No. Horse and rook. We should kill the horse. Let's absorb the MP of the horse while we are killing it, and then we can spend some time on the rook. On the other hand, one more observation. Let's cut the word out. One more drain, and we should be max. The enemy, the guest characters love using Feral Claw, and I still have not seen a situation where it was good. Why did you take a lot of damage this time, Rook? You should be max metal. Nice. Why did you take a lot of damage this time? Because you didn't have your defense buff? Is your defense buff special and it gives a fuck ton of defense? More than what we currently do? Left, right, and then the middle has yellow. Let's check. Okay, left is locked until you do the yellow. And the right one is locked. Okay. We do not need anything from you guys anymore, so this is just gonna be a straight up fight. Water on the rock, on the knight. Just a basic attack on this ball. Because I'm gonna use a ball on the other one. No, I'm using ball on that one now. Wrecking ball. Probably Dustin's best skill at this point. There was not a single moment in this game where this skill was not phenomenal. And it's fairly cheap. At least I haven't seen any of his other skills also scaling with attack. I do not know why so much of his kit scale with skill when he does not regularly gain skills and his weapons and equipment do not give him skill. He is a strength character. Why is his skills not scaling with strength? Okay. Oh, that looks cool. Can I jump there and grab this treasure? Yes. Can I jump there and grab the other one? Yes. We are not touching that thing in the middle yet, but we will soon. Oh, I have to unlock all three of them. Okay. Then what? They are all here. Do I use Dusty? Oh, they are fights. Okay. I'm gonna assume you're weak to water, since water does extra damage on thunder. Yep, you are insanely weak to water. Do I freeze you? Sure. What does freezing do? He's weak to it. And he died. Oh, that was a fast one. I guess the 1000 water was most of his life. In that case, we should just do water and then basic, and then maybe absorb with Walker and then basic attack with Dusty. Yeah, that sounds good. We do have a fairly good way now of freezing, so we can do. We should be doing experimentations later to understand the effects. Now we know that bubble on water makes a pink tile that recovers HP, which means we should be considering using that combination on our own side of the field. But do we even have a good way? Well, Cerulea has 2 water skills, but those both only hit one tile. And if I'm gonna use the bubble, I kinda want multiple tiles. Does he... Walker does not have a water skill. Create a water tile, damage, create a water tile. Create 3 water tiles at once for manipulation. We could use Floods together with Bubble Blast to create an area of healing. I lose Big Umbrella, but for boss fights that could be good. If we reach a boss fight where that sounds there was something shiny here. Wall behind wall, show the way. Is there more shinies? Wall behind wall, show the way. There is a wall here. Is there a wall behind this wall? Nothing changed on the world map. Wall behind the wall. That makes me think we need to shoot a wall. What else could it be? Behind this? No. Behind this stuff. No, at least not this one. Unless it's someone else. No. Wall behind the wall. Did I misread? Wall behind walls. Show the way. Well, we broke the 3 of them, so now what? Or are there more of them and I need to find it? No. There's some bad detection on the pillars, but that's a different story. Do I have to do something with the fire? No, that doesn't have anything to do with wall behind wall. Let me go back. Maybe that changed something before. But I'm assuming the answer is still here. I find it very... Oh yeah, we didn't unlock this. Okay, no, I'm just stupid. The wall behind wall thing is just saying where the location of the 3 generators are. Okay. I was just being dumb. Second floor. Okay, there is an exit on bottom, left and right. Let's check left first. Another color cube. Hopefully this one is not bugged. Okay, you guys are back. Do I want to do experimentation or do I want to just go? I think I just want to go. Oh, that was the wrong tile. That's fine. I should move Walker forward. The damage is not bad by itself. If he was forward, I think his gun would be doing really good damage. Assuming his gun is affected by tile distance. Which I normally would assume it isn't. But... it is? It isn't. Not sure. My instinct says it doesn't, because it's a ranged weapon. Well, we need to do more experimentation before saying for certain. Okay, is this something? Do I fall here? No, no. Probably will be after we activate the color. There is a room on the left there. How do I get to that room? Is there an invisible path here? No. when we are above, we can check if there is invisible path to go down. Doesn't look there's any here. Any item here? No. Any path going down here? Doesn't look like it. This place here to the right? Yes, to the right. And it's a save point. Okay. Why would you use a secret room for a save point? Does it feel like it's the most thing you don't want to be under a secret place? This music is very violent for what it is. Honestly, simple puzzles. Okay, this was the spike color. Also new treasure chest, forge idol. There is some metal on the left. I want that metal. And there's a treasure chest there. How do I get that treasure chest? Jumper cable, but we are full, so it's useless. Nice. Okay, before I grab that metal, let me spend some. There we go. Back to full. Yeah, we want Walker so we can levitate above this. Oh god, that was fast. How much damage did that do? Really? Now you're gonna shove metal on top of me. Now that we don't need it. I guess I did spend decent chunk absorbing it without necessity. Without trusting that the game was gonna give me enough. What is here on the right? The lasers! They are not lasers, they are walls and you can just jump on top of the laser. Oh, that's so junky. Okay, so does the save point now... Ooh. Cubix's helm. And does the room... Yes, it does. Has a work zone. Common size TP. Okay, what's that Cubix's helm? 11 defense, resistance to all basic elements. That's incredible. Plus 5 defense for him. Plus 6 defense for him, but he loses the skill. I'm gonna give this to Walker for now, but I feel like that's the helmet I want in pretty much everyone. So hopefully there's going to be other ways to grab it. Nothing else. I'm gonna ignore the tower. Is there something on the bottom right now? Oh, now it's full of glass. So are those supposed to be glass sprites and not spikes? And it just looks like spikes? Also, the glass is doing so little damage. I wonder why lava... Sometimes lava does scale well, but I feel like glass panels never scaled. So they did do good on the beginning of the game. But now, even on the boss fights, they do mostly like 30, 40. I think there was a fight that it did like 90, but that's pretty much it. Anything on the bottom right now? No. Just some money. Was there any room? No. So we can just go. Money. A couple traps that we can just ignore. And there we go. No clue where we are going to be using these new colors, but might as well activate them first. Same thing. Exactly same layout. They made one of the rooms and Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V the other one. Which means there could be another one of those helmets. Or it could be just the chest plate. Why did we not encounter a single enemy? Large fans look out of operations. Okay, so... Is this a computer fan? This is absolutely a computer fan. So this is going to be a fan style gimmick. So don't use Walker since he's gonna fly away. Might as well already swap to Dusty. Let's just Cerulean activate. Nah, Dusty. He's heavier. Okay, so this one was just straight line for the green one. And the problem is the waypoint. Okay, no, there was not even random encounters. Any new treasures? No. Can Dusty endure the wind? Yes, it's just a little bit annoying. Okay. And I do want to go down there to check that room to see if there's a new treasure there. Industrial Fan A, Industrial Fan B. Are you near? We already fought like 3 of those guys before, but I feel like these are all recolors, so I don't remember if we fight them in this set. Okay, Walking can just gun down then. Okay. 9th experience. Okay, these are not new enemies. That amount is way too low. Big chest! Cubix armor. Okay, yeah, I expected that. I was hoping for another helmet, but let's see. This armor him gives a little bit of defense, and that's it. He doesn't have any gimmicks or anything. In that case, go for Cerulean because he doesn't have good armor. 5 for you. 8 for you, and Cerulean was 10. So Cerulean needs it the most. Jump, jump, jump. And done. I'm gonna ignore you, your experience is way too low. And we just wanna go down, so might as well enjoy the extra speed. Why have some zones with really weak old enemies? The sack of trash, he was weak, but he wasn't 20 experience weak. So why was he giving only that? Treasure chest on the right. Bestow. And then... Okay, grab the treasure, and that should be everything. Close to 22k. Okay, now the mysterious big room. What do you have? Enemies. There is a secret room on top right and top left. Screw. Let me open space for MP. Oh, we can do it again. Okay, so do I check a side or do I check a height? Let's check the height. So let's check everything that is on the upper section before going down to the middle one. And this was just a little bit of money. Okay. Now we are in the middle. What do we have here? Double room. The room below is a white cube, which I activated too early, and I did not finish checking everything first. And now we are locked here. What the fuck what is... Okay, I clicked to cut the room by mistake. I was meant to swap to Walker, but I guess that was the right thing to do. This is way too bright. My eye is hurting a little bit. Like even the black around it. White Knight. Oh, these are different. He is extremely weak. Okay. Die immediately in one hit. Is this... No, this is not. Okay, right room. Empty. Okay, so nothing. And let's check left room, and then we go back. Maybe this will open a new floor. Big treasure! Cubic's armor, which means there could be another big treasure. I want to finish exploring then. I hope I did not skip anything by clicking the white cube too early. Okay, what's your deal? Because he did a Feral Claw, it didn't do that much damage, and you just die. Are you resistant to a bunch of types, so you have to find the correct one, and if you do, you die in one hit? Is that your gimmick? Anyway, we got cubic armor. Give me to walk. What about this place? Okay. If I fight you, will you leave me alone, knight? So I can focus on understanding what we have here. Thank you. Level 4 points in skill. Nice. Okay, what do we have here? Nothing with dusting. Nothing we can shut down. Can I use Cerulean and climb this somehow? We jump above it. Oh, it's a way back, but now it's closed, but I jump around it because it's collision. Okay. With all 6 colors activated, is this the final door? Yes. I kinda wish it was 3 cubic helmets, but okay. This is it, the last chamber. The final resting place of King Garbamesh. So it was here that, indeed, this is the room where he lost his life. Hello. The Rubicon Cube lies just beyond our reach. It's said to have the ability to bend space and time. How are you doing? I'm doing fine today. To bend space and time itself, to counteract the other knickknacks. You see, the 8-ball have no hold on Garbamesh in this place. And for the first time in years, Garbamesh's mind found peace. It was then that he realized a most bitter truth. Bitter truth? Then he, Garbamesh, would not be the one to save the dump. At least, not in the way he imagined. With what little time insanity remains to him, he sought a final gambit. Harnessing what energy he could muster, he casted a final spell. I have never seen anything like it, before or since. He removed his own head. Oh, so that's who we are. Okay, so we are the reincarnation of the old king. Okay. Do I like this development? Not sure. Flash of light, a crying baby. And he was gone. What are you talking about? A child? Shouldn't have been possible, but he did it. King Garbamesh, he reincarnated himself as you. He recycled himself. Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I hate you. In-game today? Yes. The question is going to take me 4 or 5 messages for me to decide that if you're a bot or not. But that's not for me to think about right now. No, I don't believe it. How can it's the truth? You were born here, Dusty, and with your birth came the heritage of old King hopes and dreams. While the slumbering Eatable absorbed the rest, two halves of Garbamesh whole. No, no, I scrapped and scrounged my way to get this far. I lost comrades, friends, and now you're telling me it's all because I'm some magical construct, some puppet? No, I won't accept that. My choices are my own. You are no puppet, Dustin Kingsley. He is if this is fucking Destiny plotline. What am I then? A memory, a dream? Just a shadow of another man's being? You're the one who may yet to save us from this terrible fate. Then what if I fail? Then we all fail alongside you. You see, the door before us, Garbamesh himself could not open it. But he believes you can, as do I. We all believe in you, Dusty. As does Bubble. You're more yourself than anyone will ever know. You guys, why would I without you? Thank you, my friends. And thanks to you, Jingles, I feel lighter somehow inside my head. Lightheaded? Oh dear, maybe we should rest before. No. Sorry, not that. I feel unburdened. That's the word you're looking for. Our works remain unfinished. Let us see now the cube. I think I don't like this development, but let's keep going. I don't like Chosen Ones. Oh, is there anything? Can't even check if there's something behind the pillar, because the pillar doesn't exist. Save point. Are you gonna give me a boss fight now? Really? Oh, we have full metal. Let me keep that and then just use... I forgot I cannot heal you 3. Unless I use special items and I don't want to use them for just this. On the other hand, I never use those fucking items, so fuck it, let's just use them. Bum bum. This one. Ooh, very bright. And I love the around it. The puzzle golem. Feral Claw. He is not weak to Feral Claw. How do I want to do this? Thunder, Ice? In that case, let's do Scribe to bust his spells. You set up a water tile under him. He's weak to water, okay. Is he weak to thunder? His resistance to thunder. He did not resist basic attack. Is he resistant to gun? He is not resistant to gun. What about bubbles? He's not resistant to bubbles. So his resistance to elemental attack? Which means boiling steel is actually gonna be a bad limit break since this is fire. Click. Fired up. Yep, he resists the limit break because he resists fire. Okay, so much like how the cubic helmet. No, he is a swapping gimmick. Now I need to understand what his new element is. He is red, and we did do fire. Let's try ice. He was weak to ice when he was red. It does look like an old gen. It's supposed to be an homage to SNES era games. Okay, he is really weak to water. I guess he's now made of fire. Basic attacks should still be good, right? Yeah, basic attacks still are good. Flame Orb. Okay, we just need to move away from there. And yeah, basic attacks are working. But he was really weak, so let's continue using the water-based spells. But he should be swapping. They're gonna become blue now. Oh, I did not realize Dustin was that weak to fire. And now he's green, which means he is wind, so we should use things that wind are weak to, so in that case thunder. He's also above water. Nope, did not do that much damage. Okay, I need to heal you so Walker doesn't die. And then revive Dusty next round. Gust, yeah, he is wind. What is wind weak to if not thunder? Oh, is wing... Okay, let me do the revival first. Is wing gonna be like flying enemies? Yes, I do. I try to stream daily, but sometimes it's difficult to stream 3 hours every day. If he is wind, he could be a flying enemy, so maybe ranged attacks, since ranged do good damage against flying. Nope. What are your weaknesses? Yeah, reviving him while that fire tile is there is just gonna be a waste of time. And Jingles is dead. Okay, he changed element and now the tile is not fire anymore. So we can do a better revival this time. Also, Jingles did not leave a corpse behind, so we cannot revive him. Yellow. Yellow is thunder. Okay, so you are a bot. Okay. Let me just... Sorry, give me a second while I bend this bot. Sorry about that. But we got bots from time to time, so you got used to it. Okay. What is thunder weak to? Bubbles? Probably not. Yeah. Oh! Okay, he's not weak to fire, but still, fire does a lot. Okay, so... And now he changed again. I feel like this game does not have enough standard elemental coverage for this fight. Like, the elements in this game has fire, water, wind, thunder, bubbles, ice, metal, basic, glass. I feel like the elements need to be a little bit more standard for this gimmick to work. I'm assuming he's weak to thunder, because water. No, stay there actually. If I go up, that could be a bad position for his AoE. Corrosion. I'm gonna do Scribe. On the other hand, this is a cool boss fight. Okay, I don't want to use water or bubbles, I guess. We do need to recover a little bit of metal because we are getting a bit low. So let's use a liquid. Your basic attack is good enough. Great Geyser. And now he is... I don't know. I'm just gonna Book of Ice. Okay, he's weak to ice. Why? Who the fuck knows? Is he weak to water? He's not fire, because fire was red. Is he magma, lava, explosion? Are there a difference? He is resisting basic attacks. Is he earth? Is there earth in this game? I don't think so. I am getting a low on metal, so let's absorb you. And we can do a nice limit break here. Nice. Okay, that did jack shit. Mode, is he supposed to be... Okay, he back to basic. On basic, he was immune to everything but basic attack, so let's just do basic attack. As for you... just basic attack. There we go. I feel like I do not have enough of an understanding on the basic elements of this game to enjoy this fight, which is a shame. Counter stance. Doing a timed block counters the enemy for regular attack damage. Okay, that's completely broken on Dusty. That is completely broken on Dusty. We did it. Wait, the next takes quite a toll on a person. And you, Dusty, are already bound to the 8 ball. Someone else must take this burden. Cerulean holds the soaped stone, so it has to be Midden. Mr. Jacket. Very well. Walker took the Rubicon Cube. Okay, so that's why we have 5 party members in the game. The cube in your party, you will be far beyond the 8 ball sign. And the catch is, it's a puzzle box that must be solved before. Almost got it. Already? Way to go, Walker. Have you read the solution on an old text, perhaps? First glance appears as a complex riddle, but once you realize it's a thing of patterns, a dance of sequence, just repeat and got it. There are those around you. Impressive, it is now activated. A bulwark against the eye of the enemy. Keeping this formation, or the dawn will break and the 8 ball vision will again turn towards you. So does that mean the vision, he was seeing us before we get here, so he saw us coming into this? So this is the powers of the Nyx of Neck. Yes, but know this. The path ahead goes no easier. Here. Take this. What is it? The Journal of Garbamesh. Written in my own hand. You still have it? You said you destroyed it when you left the Order. I did. And I spent the years since recreating it from scratch. Suppose all that memory training you drilled into me wasn't for nothing, was it? Jingles. You got the Journal of Garbamesh. I thank you. Let it guide you when the way seems unclear. And where does it lead? To the next Nyx Neck, to the Valley of the Fallen Nails, deep into the forests of the Kingdom of Carpentus. Carpentus? The next temple awaits you there. You aren't going to come with us. No, my duties remain in Mamelon. Our kingdom remains divided, and the Mamelon king and I must attempt to fill in the cracks. I understand. I will see you in the southern border. Come. Okay, so yeah, it's 1 per kingdom, and now we are gonna do Carpent Kingdom. Is this all gonna be 1 chapter? Or are we gonna break to chapter 4 now? We're almost at tabletop. The station will be too well guarded. We'll have to go up on foot. There is a way up the last leg we can take. The train is slowing down. Now is our chance. Well, there you did not wait for it to slow down. I see 2 gremlins below us. So this is already compromised. Oh, he have a little hat. Boom, 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 boom. Second leg station. And everything is wood. Oh, I love this game. Come on, Your Majesty, gotta move on. I'm coming, I'm coming. Ah, here we go. Prince Lyre. Good show, Sawtooth. Right on schedule. You know how my father is on punctuality. Say, where is Wastemaster Spill? I don't know. Punctuality... No, not in his vocabulary, that's for sure. Not yours, apparently. Ah, well, no matter. What's really important is our special guest, huh? In quite a while, little brother. Still wearing no clothes, I see, besides that dreadful boiler hat cap. You smoke? Oh, because... Oh, you're the fucking Musk shape-shifting, okay. You bring me out here to discuss fashion tips, or are you gonna take me to the old man? Okay, this is great. Smoking. Good grip. What was the Walker jacket been teaching you? Oh, right, yeah. Perhaps it's good and our father wants you to spend a little time reflecting before he graces you with his presence. So this guy is a liar. At least I think that's the name of the instrument. I'll be confiscated the lighters of your... Honestly, bringing such contraband into the city. Come along, brother, and know they'll lying. Oh, I guess everything in this city is probably anti-fire because it's the wood kingdom. So the lighter is illegal, and that's why the candle is a lamp because they can't have fire. Okay. Sawtooth, my good man, why are you still lumbering behind me like an off-time echo? But of course, it's a tip you're after, huh? Fine then, here is a gold clip for your valiant efforts. Riding a train. When you are needed, my father will call on you again. Now shoo. Your Majesty? Oh, this is gonna be fun. And Lute is a party member! He's not just a guest, he's actually a character, finally! Okay, what do you have? You have Scribe, which is the same as Walker, okay. Before I check, you are... Yeah, you have very low attack and high skill. You are a mage. Makes sense. And you have a bag that gives a fuck ton of SP. Okay, let's give you some better equipment. Your head are your strings. Oh, that's great. Okay, what can I give you? I want high SP. Do I still have another secret ring? I do have a secret ring. Okay, what's the other option? Card box, boots. No, mood, class. Hinder. Wind chimes would be good for you. We needed one more. I think she has one. Oh, but I like the one on her. I don't think there's anything more interesting. This is fine. Okay, so you are a spellcaster. Grappling hook. Medium ranged damage and pulls targets forward one tile. Okay, so pulls. You have Spy, you have Friendly Shove, don't need it. We have Bolt or Health. Honestly, we don't need health. I'm gonna go with Thunder. You have Shadow Stance, Book of Ice or Book of Life. I'm gonna go with Ice. You have Flood, Book of Wind or Book of Flame. I do want to finally have someone with Book of Flame. So I'm gonna need on you. None of these characters have the ability to recover MP naturally. Okay, well, let's explore this place a little bit. So we are still in chapter 3. So chapter 3 is a chill set. Last leg. Okay, so this is just a bar. Is there any shops? Anything interesting? Accessories? Anything interesting? Spinning top? Real cool sticker? Bus stop? Blessed T-shirt. Don't we already have one? Boost heal by 50%. What's the one we are using on Retavia? Boost healing items. Okay. So one says boost healing items by 50 and the other says boost healing items. Okay, we're gonna have to do experimentation. Lots of skill, but you pretty much kill yourself. You do sell wind charms. I want one. Skill boost. That's an even bigger boost. Okay, tuning fork. Let's equip it. Instruments only. How much does the book give us? 15! That's so much! This backpack is amazing. Okay. Honestly, I didn't find any of the doors. That's why I'm here. Oh, he doesn't fit in any of the doors. That's why he's outside. This place is destroyed. There's a shop here. Hello. Can I get you? Fake for hat and fake for shirt and carpenter knife. Okay, I want the carpenter knife and give me one of those helmets. 4,000 for that fucking knife? I hope it's worth it. Yeah, it's a lot of extra tech. The fire helmet is extra boiling, extra agility, and a fuck ton of defense. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2 more of these helmets. Just in case when we swap characters, someone else can use it because they are really good. Unless what she was using was just shit. Which is possible. Nothing else here. Nothing there. Yeah, equipping loot with the Book of Fire is gonna be good because I have no fucking doubt that pretty much this entire kingdom is weak to fire. How big is this place? Oh god, how many floors do you have? I just entered it at random. I'm still on the process of exploring the map. First time in the leg, my knees. What the fuck? You are a saw. Oh, I like this. There's an E here. You can check that last. There's a bar. Other place. Why is there so much smoking here if they cannot smoke? Are you smoking something else? You're not selling anything important. Okay, any treasure on the inn? Save point. Cannot enter any of the rooms. Sure, I will rent. When was the last time I slept in an inn in this game? I don't think I ever did, actually. It only recovers HP. Yeah, it's not worth. Let's go back to slot 1. I feel like this city is the way we are meant to go, and now I want to leave and check around. But I don't want to have to re-climb this whole place. Only those with proper permits are allowed to access the surface. Okay. You're just sleeping. And what do we have here? A boat? Are they constructing a boat? Is this when we are finally gonna get... Oh, what is your ability? You have a grappling hook. Petrified wood. What can you hook in? Can you hook... Yeah, you can hook on the nails. Can I hook on that treasure? Yes. It really feels like I'm just progressing on the story. Hello. If it's work you're after, you not find it here. My crews are stretched to the bone as it is. Hello, man. We are looking for help to get to the top of the table. I told you I cannot help you. Blame King Stringmeyer and his fine wood soldiers. Men, we really need to get to the surface. I believe the entire table is in grave danger. Danger? Yeah, the city has screw puts on it for certain. I knew I'd been rough as a freshly... Because of hate, let's begin new. I'm the shop steward at Heaven Hole Lumber Company. The name is Willow Barella Kegstand. Clan Kegstand. Kegstand? As in Baratoon Kegstand, the ship captain? Ah, me brother, what of him? We were passengers on the Rocking Horse. Faced a junk storm that nearly split us in half, not to mention the sunken ship whale. Your brother saved us our life, fought right alongside my friends to defend the ship. So you sail on Old Rocky then, yeah, did you? Did you know full well... Then you knew full well what my brother belongs in the thick of a fight. Yeah, he'll be barrels away on every attack. Oh yeah, that's me brother, alright? Simple as a square edge. I do not like reading accents. Tell me, you have seen him since the sky began to glow? We parted the ways before everything happened. I'm starting to think. Threat for that daft fool. It's not the time to be a ship captain, or a shipbuilder for that matter. But I can get you to the surface, yeah. Work permits under Heaven Hook, you know? But listen close now. Be careful on topside, and if you get caught, you never heard of me. I will now have the royals bring the hammer down on me. I will not have the royals. You got the permits. Thank you. Any friend of my Bonnieberry is a friend of mine. Now off with you. Okay, so this was what we were supposed to do, which means we are not going up, we are leaving the city so I can check the rest of the world map. Only there was a faster way for me. Where the fuck are you putting me on, game? The collision is so weird. No, yes. Go there, grappling. Makes this go easier at least. At least when you can control yourself. So Lute not wearing clothing is abnormal. The rest of his race do wear outfits, and he decides to be naked. Okay, what do we have around the place? Now that we know, we just need to go up, check the permits, and go in. How to lose 2. There's a nail in the middle of a mountain. Okay. I wish we have a world map. Maybe we will have a world map when I get a flying ship. We are absolutely getting a flying ship at some point. Oh, that's tabletop! And the legs are the poor people cities and the top of the table. Oh, I like it. Okay, what do we have here? Hidden zones? Secret? Ooh, what is that? There is a hidden zone here. Nice. There is a big castle there. Maybe, oh, that's the Nail Forest, so that's probably the shrine. Stegmeyer Crypt, where the ancestors of the king lies. Can I enter? Can I touch it? I want to do some looting on the Royal Crypt. Okay, what do we have to the left of the continent? Aside from a lot of forest, healing item, sorry, max HP item, and then random item, another random item. Can I go on top of this? There is a big thing there, which is probably another hidden zone. Can I cross this above? Yes. How far can we go? Pretty far. This is a big map. I can cross from that. Oh god, I can cross from that. That means there's still a big chunk to check. Okay, is this a hidden zone? That little bit of forest look like a hidden zone. No, no. Okay. Oh, I cannot cross these pins, which means can I not... No, I can cross this. Okay, let's check this big zone before we go down. That nail is probably a hidden zone? No, not a hidden zone. Oh. I absolutely approve the decision of the developers to not have random encounters on the world map. This world map is a little too big for shit like that. Okay, now all that is left is this thing. Warm burger and whatever is in there. How do I touch you? Oh, there was a hidden zone here. Oh, that's the entrance. Okay. And to the right, I can still keep going up here. This nail is not anything. Neither are these. Okay. So 2 hidden zones plus a few items on the world map. The Waste Forest. Does it have a map? No. It's just... Oh, those are mimics. Fuck you. Really? Rativia's damage is that low? Why? Cooler... The problem with using his spells is the fact that we do not have a good way of recovering this MP. So we are gonna have to be a bit more careful. Okay, what the fuck are you? Gremlin Goyo. Let me do this here. Weak. Okay, so they are weak to ranged, and Luke's ranged attack does nothing. He's also really squishy and he's gonna die. Okay, I have to be really careful with Luke for a bit. At least until we go back and climb to the top, and then I'm assuming we're gonna be able to buy him some new equipment. And then that should resolve the issue. No! He can 2-hit Rotavia. Okay, so this guy's just do a fuck ton of damage. Okay. It's not his fault. And let's go with burgers. How do I climb that? Cerulean, probably. That's a mimic. Right, another one of those. I feel like I should leave this zone for others. I feel like this party is currently... We can do it. It's just that we are going to have to waste a lot of healing items that I don't see a reason for. Yeah, let's just follow the story. I feel bad for not doing 100% of every zone before doing the story. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just need to convince myself that it's fine. Yeah. Why am I not using Rotavia? She's faster. Really, I cannot jump that. No, okay. Let's stop trying to parkour our way to the top and let's just climb the fucking stairs. You did not have a save point. Only those with proper permits are allowed to access the surface. Right here. What is this? You do? Well, up you go then. Up you go. Dun. Oh, I love how you can immediately see the difference in the quality of the wood. The Tabletop City, the safest place in the sky. Last Leg Apartments. Oh, I've never seen the city up here. It's as grand as they say. Nothing like the leg at all. No, we must try to be careful. My father has eyes everywhere. Where this? Huh. Are you serious? It's good, it totally works. Fine, here. I'll take the lead, just tell me where to go. You need to sneak out my old instructor, Ornate Armory. He's the bookkeeper of the table, but he was always a friend to me. He has a hotel at the Bedknobs Grand in the south corner. Keep moving. As workers... Can I climb this? No. This place is probably big and I want to explore everything. Spare key. What is this place? This is the printing press. No reason to go in there yet. Table law says no open flame in the city. Okay, yeah, so anti-fire is a thing. Wood soldier. Oh, and you have a hat. I like your design. Are these toilets? Can I save? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay, everywhere for I'm looking forward to the next social event. Okay, let's keep looking for left. Okay, that's the left side of the table. So let's check the right side of the table. And then we go down and then go right to left. Are you liking it? I'm enjoying the game so far. It's pretty good. A little buggy. But as long as you're fine with it, it's enjoyable. This place is very fancy. Welcome to the greatest city that ever was. King Shima. This is the most royal-like society we have seen yet. Okay, they said hotel at the southwest part of the table, so if we keep going we should find it. Oh, there we go! That's his equipment set. On the other hand, it is really expensive, but he was very squishy when we test him, so I think it's worth it. Yeah, it's a really big gap on defense, and it's his ability to do spells. We do have some stuff we can sell. We can sell some of this. Everything that is close to the 10 cap, we should sell. It is not a dump, it is the top of the table. So they live in the sky. I like what they are doing. Let's not sell that. We do have some loot bags. Do I want to sell glowing shard? We have not found a single place where we could use glowing shard. And it is worth a good amount of money. But we only fought on boss fights. They have togas. Of course they have togas. Why? If you're living in the fanciest place in the world, the top of the world, why would you not wear a toga? Vending machine. So even here there are vending machines. This is an accessory shop? Nope, this is nothing. Where is this hotel? Where are you? Is this the hotel? No. Reservations are gonna be weeks in advance. Hot glue stew and wood chip salad. You can't beat it. Oh, this is just a restaurant. Do you sell something? Yeah, healing items. Do I need any healing items? This heals a lot, but it's really, really expensive. And I don't want to keep wasting more money if I'm not sure we're gonna need it. And we have a lot of items. The Baker says no one near the kitchen. Okay. Oh, there is the hotel. Okay, before we enter... Yeah, this is the end. Okay, let's check. What... Oh, sorry. Okay, let's check it out. Hello. Good afternoon. We are here to see Mr. Amory in the residential suite. And you are? Barrel Kangstand at your service. The Archbaker is gonna be a wooden arch. Yeah. There seems to be a mix-up, Mr. Kangstand. Mr. Amory was evicted several months ago after his demotion. Demotion? He's not the head bookkeeper of the table anymore. I do believe he's now working the printing press at North Street this day. Alright, thank you. Now, if there's anything else, paying customers need their room, and you are poor people, so get out of my sight. They said North Street. Printing press North Street. There is a mail place here. Then they said that all the... Yeah, they are caught up because you cannot send it because of the toxic air. So they die. North Street. Ooh, healing item. Not healing item, sorry, max HP item. Leg Saloon. Where are you, printing press? No, 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 no. Less like apartments? No. Okay, so let me go down a little bit and then go to the left. There is a garden there, but doesn't look like a printing press. There's a park there? Let me check that park. Get out of my way. Can I enter here? Yes. No. No, I cannot. Yes, I can. Hello. Just a really fancy place. Oh, this is absolutely gonna be a dungeon. I think it was in the right of the construction a bit below. Oh, I can check it out. Construction. Let's go. There is a staircase up there, which means there is a way for me to get into that building. Okay, let me go up. Printing press. There is this construction zone, but I don't think this is the one you are talking about. Printing press. Last apartments. Printing press. North. And then to the right. How are we inside? Because there is no... They forgot to put the fence in that little bit of the map. Okay, construction to the right and then down. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. How about you? Nope. Nope. They said North Street, right? They did say North Street. General store. This is not a printing press. Could be outdoor. Could be, but I feel like they're not gonna tell me to leave the map. Hotel. Tabletop. Let's follow the streets because I am trying to go in between places. Let's just follow the actual streets of the city. Could climb a building. I could climb a building. There was a jumping pad. It could be something above. Is there a hidden wall here? There is a hidden wall here. Okay. Do I have to go? Portal service, no. Oh, is this the one? It's not market. Fuck you. Down below there was a place with a vine. Keeper Armory. Prince Loot. Oh, you have small glasses. Oh my heavens, it is you. And who may this be? Oh, my apologies. This is my friend, Rotavia. Well, any friend of young Luke is a friend of mine. So good to see you again after all these years, Keeper. I'm afraid I'm not the bookkeeper of the table any longer. Your father thought it was best to have me running the printing press. I see. Master Lute, I was informed your father would have you bound to your quarters upon arrival. May I dare to inquire how you were here? Funny story, Quiet, someone is coming. Hide. Files or cabinets, you again, motherfucker. Amory, who are you talking just now? Can an old wardrobe not mumble to himself in his old age? Well, have you finished preparing the press? Well, there was a few adjustments still to make and... No adjustment, just got it printed. Here's the final version. King Springmeyer wants Bottlebirds dropping those flyers by tomorrow. Understood, I'll get to it and just need to get the ink set up. Don't screw this up, Armory. Not sure how much patience the king has left. Files, I can't believe he's working with my father. We need your help, Master Armory. Oh, young Luke, you will need more than my help. What? What's wrong? My father is planning a concert? You didn't know? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this when the world has ended? Well, look, tabletop hasn't really been affected the same way the rest of the kingdom. The world has ended, not the table. The table is fine. The king has made it his top priority to keep business as usual. Sadly, I think many of the city don't even know what has happened. Holy shit, how isolated are you guys? I think that's reckless, but how does throwing a concert really affect us? Here. The third Dumpluff modes. Prince Loot in concert. One night only. Centerpiece Castle. Tabletop City. And you are playing the concert. Which means... Musk. Oh, good fucking luck to you, my dude. Are we gonna have an actual musical segment in the... Well, we are in the musical continent, I guess. Here we are, the Tower of Temple. No reaction? Maybe you grow up some after all. Thanks. Father will take your audience when he is ready. I suggest you think long and hard whose sides you are really on. How are you still transformed after so long? I guess the length of your transformation is plot dependent. Back to dusting? Back to dusting. He looks like a stone. He is, I mean, he's a cockroach. No, he's not a cockroach. He's, what was it? Flybug? I don't remember what type of bug he is. He is a caster who literally uses smoke. So he needs to smoke to cast. And we are on the border. I guess this is where we part ways, my old student. I suppose it is. Just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I know I failed you long ago. Strange how time works in Quill, isn't it? Inkling our choices into parchment of fate. You never could resist a good metaphor. And like ink, I know mistakes of the past are not so easily mended. That's true. No book truly forgets the pen that marks it. Yet, perhaps those marks make us what we are. Smuggled ink, broken lines, our mistakes are all part of our story. So we must keep on writing, for there are many pages left to fill. I hold no will towards you, Walker Jacket, and I trust none better to guide young Dusty on his way. Jingles, say no more. When the time comes, Mamelon will stand with you. I'll see to it. Farewell. Okay, so now we have 2 kingdoms on our... 3 kingdoms are ready to go to war with us at the end of the story. The rest is up to you. Lord Romancers, Mamelons, and the Bug people. We never went back to the Bugs after we saved their hive. But at least 3 armies. Okay, what do you have inside this tower? There is no way just have nothing. Dog food. Okay, we do have some cold burgers. We can hit up 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have family leftovers? But can I? We have 9 warm leftovers, so we can do it 1. Let's blow this up. Oh, you could feel the game yelling when I did that. Oh, the game did not like that. MP! Max MP increased by 10. I don't like this MP system where you're constantly getting more by exploring. I'm not sure how much I like a universal MP system, but it's not a bad idea. And getting increase as a reward for exploration is also a good idea. Just need to get used to it. Those are not hiding a wall, right? Yeah. Is there a map? No. Oh, there we go. Still want to check the right side, just in case. Let's go down. Oh, we were on top of a mountain. That is just a gigantic cliff between the 2 realms. Fuck. Okay. Cerulean, please. Thank you. 3 cold burgers, okay. Another item. 2 more items. Okay. Is that higher than us? Or is it the texture just kind of broken? Grab this and let's try like this. Nice. And now hopefully we can go back. Yes. Okay, this should be the exit, so let me just check left side for any extra items. And we can go. Alright, grab that one. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else. Kingdom of Carpentus. There we go. Let me save before we start exploring. New kingdom. Combat lead. We already have 1, and I'm pretty sure only Dustin can equip leads, so it's useless. Another item. This one is... I am not as free to move as we were with loot. Spiked boots. Already have 1. Hardwoods North. Oh, now we have a map. Okay. This place looks very different from pretty much everything else we have checked, and I like that. Makes sense that the Kingdom of Wood will be full of forests and grass, but it's interesting how not toxic this place is. I guess they weren't that is that a cave? Yes, that is a cave. I guess they weren't as affected by the toxic, but I feel like they should. Maybe geographically speaking, they are far away from the faucet, so they were less affected. Unless we have a world map, it's hard to say. Oh yeah, we did buy a couple of extra Was it helmet? Fake fur helmet, that's the one we did. So let me check. You cannot equip it. Can you equip it? No, so only you can equip it and you already have the cubic. But it's still worth it, and then we can give the cubic for someone else. We lose a little bit of attack, but we get resistance to every element, and that's really, really good. Oh yeah, you asked about elements. Fire, water, thunder, wind, bubble, and toxic. So what is ice? Below us, it's melee, ranged. The star, I'm gonna assume it's glass. No, the drop of blood is glass. The two below are mushroom, blue mushroom and white mushroom. What's the third one then? Skill? Volt. The problem, I would agree with you. The problem is that the description of his attacks, summon a glacier spike, freezes water tile. Okay, it does not say it. Because this one starts with wind damage, knockback, consume pages, fire damage, create lava, consume pages, summon glacier spike, volt damage. This one does not set water damage. This game needs to be more consistent with the description. This is something I have noticed before. Let me show you another example. This, for example, this item gives attack bonus, defense bonus. But then this one goes and says it gives 2 agility and has a description before. This has attack bonus, defense bonus, and then a description after. And then if you go, this one doesn't. Well, this one says attack bonus. This one says 2 attack with a description after. And then there is this one which just says 5 HP. There is one down here which just says plus 3 defense and plus 1 agility. The description of the items in this game are very inconsistent. If we check the healing items, they have the same problem. Some of those, for example, this one says, can share in battle 3 tiles. And then family dinner, where is it? Can be shared in battle. Hot and shareable. Gather coals and share a meal. And then share is not blue like it is on the other ones. It's very inconsistent and it triggers me so much. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is no ice and ice is just a sub-effect of water and is still considered water damage, maybe. I don't know. If you told me no, there is actually a secret ice element, I would believe you. But yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably a problem of the game being development for so long. So those were probably written in very different time frames, and they could not go back and fix everything. They could, of course they could. They just decided that it wasn't worth it. I wonder if it's like that on other languages, but I'm pretty sure this game is English only. Why is Toxic only doing 3 damage to him? Oh yeah, let me check the map. It's just a straight way forward. Can I break this? Yes, I can. Oh, there are you a toxic enemy? I don't know. Or are you just an old sofa? No, you are a toxic sofa. Okay, the tiles are full of toxic waste. So ice spike is neutral damage? I don't know. There is also the thing about the neutral damage, because I'm not sure if... Let me show another thing that annoys me a lot. This ability says high skill damage. Skill is the third status, and Dustin has low skill, high attack. The Cannonball, the Wrecking Ball, does medium skill damage. But the damage between these two are so far away that it makes me think the Wrecking Ball is actually doing physical damage using attack instead of skill. And then you have Head Cannon, blast enemy. Does it use skill or does it use attack? I don't know. Swapping Slash. No description if he uses which one. Lightning Strike, Thunderbolt deals volt damage. Is it calculated with attack? Is it calculated with skill? I'm assuming the ones that say skill are skill based and the ones that say nothing are attack based, but Wrecking Ball does more damage than anything else, even though my skill is low. Very inconsistent, and the description does not help. This is a cave. That is a cave. How can I enter it? From behind? From behind? No. Cerulean. Let's lock ourselves in that place if I'm wrong. Yep, I cannot enter that. Okay. Let's not get ourselves soft lock again. These are very straightforward and quite small places. Oh, now there's Toxic around us. You took damage from Toxic, even though you are a Toxic monster. I guess field hazards are just field hazard, and the damage type doesn't matter. Music here is also very different from the rest. Climb. Size TP. Okay, to the left. Anything? Yes. Gunslinger hat. Okay. It's shit. Give some SP, which could be good for him. Can he equip Gunslinger hat? Nope, he cannot. The exit to the left. Let me just check the right side for items. Just the one we already picked up. So we can go directly. I feel like we are not under level, so I feel like we are a little bit over level. So I think we don't need to worry that much about experience. Okay, there is something here. Oh, there is a statue. Nice. How do I grab that? Answer is breaking convention with server. And now we are gonna do the same thing to get back because I do not trust whatever was the correct way to get there. There's another statue down here. 2 statues. Why are you giving me 2 statues, game? Why are you in a good mood? Anything behind this? No. Can I still use this toilet or is it out of order? No, we can still use it even out of order. There is probably gonna be a boss fight at the exit of this zone. And the game just gave me 2 MP boosts and a save point. So I think it's oh yeah, I should be using this now because we are gonna run out of space for it. I can give any of the 3 characters here 100 extra hit points. Now, I should do Cerulean because he's the mage, and giving the mage more survivability is better. I do not give a fuck, I'm putting everything on Dustin. Because Dustin, most likely, are gonna have really cool duels. And he's my boy, and the game, let's be honest for a second, this game is not hard. This game is on the easy side. So it doesn't matter. Arrow Buckler, that's a new accessory. Where is it? Arrow Buckler, use it against projectile, gives me 25% resistance against ranged, which is the star. So it's just a worse version of the Mamalon shield. Okay. Also, the star is ranged, not the arrow. Do I have anything that gives me protection against the arrow? No, which means I have no fucking idea what the arrow is actually. I was assuming the arrow was ranged. Huh. Okay, I guess we learned something new. Why are you giving me a shield that is just a worse version of a shield we already got two of in the last region? I very much flipped my game analytic switch, and I should flip back and just enjoy myself. No boss fight at the end of the forest. Did not expect that. Okay, is there a hidden zone in this little bit of land? No. There is a cave to our left, which is the Cave of the Carpenters. What other options do we have? We can keep going down. There is a house there, which absolutely is a zone. Just need to find out the entry point. Really, I cannot go from the right from here. I have to go from up here. Okay. Petrified wood. Okay, that's number 7, 6. We already have a couple. Okay, how do I get close enough to that house to trigger its hidden zone animation? Maybe it's from below. Maybe it's from below. Okay, we are getting close to the end of today's stream. Getting close to the 3 hours. We still have 18 minutes. Let's do this cave. It's probably not that long. Tunnel to the Red Wine River, constructed by Havenhole Lumber Company. Oh, the wood like to hold the cave. Oh, I like it. Do I have a map? No. Okay, let's check. Do I wanna... Ooh. This was the good place to go. Why are you giving me so much extra MP in a row game? I do not trust you. I mean, thank you, but I do not trust you. I have no fucking clue which direction I'm going. I'm just going at any and seeing what I can find. But we did find a stairs, so let's check the others. Double stairs, which means there is more than one possible... Okay, this is hidden, which means this is extra stuff. Nice. Cloth Spin Idol, which is the item that gives a lot of SP, but you lose a lot of HP, which I'm not really a big fan of. Probably good if you wanna do one of those. Let's try to one-shot a boss fight builds. Okay, nothing here. Okay, so we have door number 1 and door number 2. Let's go with up door and bottom left door. Let's go up door first. And it was the dead end. Good. Chairantula. Oh, it's an upside down chair. How did I not notice this in the last fight we have? Oh, how did I not notice? I'm surprised you guys are still alive. Also, why are you focusing so hard on Cerulean? Why did nothing to you? Oh yeah, you guys are probably weak to fire, right? I think that's a safe assumption to make. Do I still have Dusty Old Fireblade? I do, but it lowers our damage by 30 points. That's too much. Okay, did he just give me a new fire blade? No, it's a glass blade. Oh, barbed wire! It's a barbed wire sword. Okay. Oh, the wrestler favorite sword. Okay. Which means if I want to go back to the fire blade, it's gonna lose even more attack. Do I assume the wood enemies are weak against glass? No, they are not. Is this the exit? This is the exit. Okay, it was just a small zone. Any hidden zone? No. Oh, this is the Red Wine River. Very appropriate name, I guess. Is this a hidden zone? No. Is the waterfall gonna be a hidden zone? Maybe on the left side? Okay, so the right side has nothing. Okay, so let's just cross the bridge. Also, let me save. Oh, a barrel town. Garu. Oh, with a port and the ship. So that's where we are gonna re-meet the old captain. Okay. Oh, the hidden zone was on the left side of the waterfall. The waterfall was a hidden zone. Table Wine Falls. Nothing now. Oh, I like the way they made the water. Okay, I can cross to the other side. Let's do it. And then swap to you. Yes. Nice money. And a key plus defensive powder X. DX. What does that do? Defense powder DX. Remove defense debuffs by 3 stacks. Why can I use it outside of battle? What are the odds that there is a hidden zone in the waterfall itself? Probably 0. Yeah. Okay. So now we have 2 options. We have city or the character saying go to the fucking city, my dude. Okay, let's not anger the characters. Barrow Dome. Probably exploring the city we are probably gonna explore the city, save and end for today. But for now, this town seems untouched by the waste. You can finally catch a break. You guys hungry? Oh right, the whole not needing food thing. I'm rusting famished. Mind if I get some grub and enjoy and oil my joints? I could use a bubble bath. Let's split up and meet at the inn when we are ready. Why are we Control Walker and not Dustin then? I guess because that's the character we were when the conversation started. 2 legs and split C for the Furniture Wars. I want to know more about the Furniture Wars. Dun, dun, dun. Need to find a way to go up to get that item. Hello, good sir. What do you have for me? Work gloves, 5 skill and 5 attack. That's not bad. Give me 1. I could see Walker using it if I want him to keep as a mixed air freshener. But because this place is absolutely, completely weak to fire, I think keeping him as... What am I looking for? Air freshener. I think keeping him as spellcaster is probably a good idea. Plus 100 HP only for carpenters. Okay. So it's only for loot. Okay, there's another item up there. Where do I go to grab it? From the inn, which is going to be the last thing we are gonna do. Can I enter these houses? Yes, I can. Anything? No. No. Next house? Oh, I can jump up there. No, maybe not with Walker. Yeah, no, we can probably with anyone but Walker, since he's a lightweight character and does not jump as high as the others. Empty bottle. Is that? Oh, we can't trigger this cutscene before the inn. Okay. Clap me top and call me Bongo. Hello again, Captain. Jack boy, should knew you'd be the one to survive an apocalypse. Okay, so we are default to Jack for this segment. I was worried after I heard how hard the Tergios was hit. Yes, a lot has changed since we last met. And the whole damn dump has changed. But tell me true, I gotta know, and don't sweat it. Kingsley, did the barrel end ever turned up? Yes, he's with me now, in town. Oh, thank the maker. And what of Ratavia and young Princeling? Prince, you knew? You think I wouldn't have recognized the youngest royal of my own kingdom? I didn't want to make a fool and embarrass the lad. Is he with Binsley in the pub? Loot, he... been captured by the gremlins. Last I heard, Ratavia was on his trail. Splinters, man, that's rough. But a little Lassie know her business. That's for certain, if she cannot find it, no one can. How bad has it gotten here? Carpentos, it's bad, but we are a big kingdom. The east coast is completely destroyed. Entire village and forest is reduced to boiling ash. This town seems to have weathered the storm so far. True, the waste hasn't reached this far yet. But there is no food or wares. I've been feeding who's left in town with my supplies, but... the truth of the matter is this town won't last. Sorry, Captain. Come, Dustin will be overjoyed to see you. Okay, this triggered the story, fuck. That's ship way of a story, lads. I mean, Dusty Boy here from bobbling like a corktail to taking out the Gremlin factory. But Mystic Vision, Resurrection? Quite a leap, that. I know, I wish it weren't true, Captain. Now you're taking the fight to the 8-ball-headed comer himself. I admire, yeah, I really do. We were given the location of the next temple we must visit. The Valley of the Fallen Nails, do you know it? I know the way, it's far into the forest, old land. What is it, Captain? I will take you myself, sailing the Red Wine River. Flows right to the doorstep of the valley, yeah, but... cannot abandon this town. With the oceans blocked, I arranged for a caravan. We brought it down, but it never showed. What happened to it, I don't know. It's been a month worth of food. What if we found it? What if we look at the caravan? Would you do that? Of course, right guys? You got that shipment and I will sail to the gates of the compactor myself. That's a captain promise. We on it. The caravan should have taken the pine barrels, just north of here. Safe travels, lads. Okay, so that's why we are going to that zone on the top. And now I can grab the fuck you. Now I can grab this item. Okay, have I checked the shop? No, I haven't. Sorry about the prices. Fuck you. Combat can, swing kit, and shit I don't need. I should still check the second floor. Okay, fuck me, I guess. We have checked that. We have not checked this one. Hello, welcome to the Baron Dome, where the castle is as empty as the streets. Okay, anything in the lower pier? Nothing important. What about here? I think we have checked most of the city at this point. Money, probably an exit. And that's that one item. Okay, so let's just exit from below, just in case there's something there. Probably not. Okay, cannot even exit from here. Oh, there was stuff here. Nice. Loot bag. Nice. Loot bag was useless, but a key is always welcome. I think that's going to be all for today. I think pretty close to our usual end time. And I don't know how big this zone is going to be. Let's enter, let me check. No map. Fuck me, I guess. So, let me save. And that... let me do a new save. So it's easier for me to find it tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's going to be all for today's stream. As always, thank you very much for watching the stream. If you're interested in watch more of my content live, I try to stream on Twitch every day. If you're interested in watch some of my old content, I try to archive everything on my YouTube channel. As always, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you will join me tomorrow. Good night. Bye bye.